Hello, Lead Scholars. My name is Dr. Stacy Malloret, and I serve as the director for Lead Scholars Academy. Today, we are going to teach you more about what Lead Scholars Academy is, our motto to learn, to lead, to serve, give you some expectations of that we expect of you, and also give you some benefits of what you can expect to get out of the Lead Scholars Academy once you join. So, in essence, this video is to help you go through orientation, learn how to enroll in your classes, and get ready for Lead Scholars Academy this upcoming fall. So I'm going to share a PowerPoint and a video and some more information. So hopefully all of your questions are answered about LEAD by the end of the session. Of course, if you still have any questions, you can contact us at 407-823-2223 or email us at leadscholarsacademy@ucf.edu. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to get started first with the video.
We cater to future leaders of the world, not just America, but the world.
Hello, and welcome to the Lead Scholars Academy. My name is Dr. Stacy Malloret, and I serve as director for the program. Lead Scholars Academy has been a program at the university since 1995 and is one of its kind in the state of Florida. The interesting thing about Lead Scholars is that it is an academic and co-curricular program, and this allows for our program and its students to do some remarkable things. In 2019, Lead Scholars Academy was named the #1 student leadership program from the NASPA organization for the entire country. Now, our students have also done some remarkable things. We have Lead Scholars who have gone on to become doctors, lawyers, entrepreneurs, teachers, and everything in between.
My name is Lionel Jack Burtis. I am the athletics director and I study electrical engineering.
Hi, my name is Myra. I'm a first-year Lead Scholar and forensic science major.
I'm Brianna Phillips. I'm a legal studies major, minoring in psychology. So some ways I've been involved both in and out of LEAD. In LEAD, I'm on the Leadership Week e-board. I'm the volunteer management director. And then outside of LEAD, I'm on the Black Student Union e-board. I'm the cultural and social awareness director. The first person I ever met in LEAD was Dr. Malloret, and she told me just about some program for student government, and I just applied, and then that just connected me to so many other people in student government, and then it just also helps me to step out of my shell. And there's just a lot of opportunities that I got that I don't think I would have got if I wasn't in LEAD.
We accept students in all majors because regardless of what your future career choice is, leadership is going to get you to the next level. The Lead Scholars Academy motto is to learn, to lead, and to serve.
Hello, I'm Dr. Mark Allen Poisel, the Assistant Director of the Lead Scholars Academy, and I coordinate our Learn portion. We teach you in the classroom about leadership theories, but also how to apply them when you're outside of the classroom. So in our first class, we teach you about yourself. We also teach you about the social change model, how you can help make an impact in your community. In our second class, you get to learn about working in groups, and we put you in a group project. You have the chance to interact with each other, as well as work with a nonprofit agency.
Hi, my name is Virginia Cook, and I'm an assistant director with the Lead Scholars Academy. Learning to lead at Lead Scholars and at UCF is something that we emphasize throughout a Lead Scholars time in the Academy. While you're a Lead Scholar, you have the opportunity to take on many leadership positions. As a first-year Lead Scholar, you automatically can join committees. We have committees related to the LSA, the Lead Students Association, as well as working with the Leadership Week Executive Committee. They plan all kinds of events, everything from athletics to social events to events for homecoming and all the major campus events. We do all those to invite people in and to create those shared memories that will last for a lifetime.
Service is a big part of our program, and all of our classes are service learning designated classes, which means that students will do at least 15 hours of service in conjunction with their class discussions, assignments, and other papers throughout their academic journey here at UCF. Lead Scholars get to choose where they want to do their service. We will provide opportunities for you through your peer mentors, through Volunteer UCF, or other on-campus opportunities. However, you can do your service back home or anywhere you choose throughout the Central Florida region. We just want you to get out there and really put into practice the theory of leadership that you are learning in the classroom.
Hi, I'm Marlon Poteet. I am the coordinator for Lead Scholars Academy. This program is just for you. Some of the benefits that we have for this program is $200 after each semester. Also, you get first priority registration for your classes.
Lead Scholars as a whole, they've impacted me as a professional developer. Like, I've made my resume here. I've made a lot of my cover letters here. I've gotten recommendations throughout my time at Lead. If without Lead, I wouldn't have all these community service hours and see what I can impact throughout my time at Lead and getting involved in it.
My name is Cooper Foxman. I work as a selections director for the Lead Scholars Academy. Being a part of the Honors College and Lead have provided me with a lot of opportunities for growth in leadership and my academics. I feel like the smaller class sizes provided by both programs have allowed me to really connect better with my professors and with my peers. Then the other things like the early class registration have allowed me to ensure that I am successful in my academic career and get the classes that I need to graduate on time.
These are small benefits that could go very big in the long run for your future and your college experience.
I joined LEAD to get involved on campus since UCF is so big. I wanted to start small. Ever since I've joined LEAD, the only real way I've been able to make friends is by attending LEAD events. And through those LEAD events, I've been able to make friends and strengthen connections to my current friends.
My name is Devin Brennan. I am a second-year Lead Scholar here at UCF. So I grew up in a small town in Pennsylvania. I graduated with less than 300 kids, so coming to such a large university was really intimidating, and I wasn't 100% confident that I would be able to find my place at this school. But LEAD has done a really good job at making a really big school feel a lot smaller with the community that it provides. Being able to connect with other out-of-state students is something that I've really appreciated about this program, because you're both going through the same thing, being so far from home, and you have the opportunity to bond and find your home away from home.
So in the LEAD LLC, which is in Neptune, we don't share a room. We have, kind of 4 rooms in a row, but we share bathrooms. There's 2 bathrooms on each side. It's good for me because, I kind of like to have my own room and my own privacy, but I like the kind of social aspect of, having that shared hallway and being able to, see my roommates when I can. The LLC Socials Committee does a lot. I'm super duper appreciative of everything that they do for us, and so more specifically, they like to hold events so that we can get to know each other, more specifically in the beginning of the first semester, because we're all new college students and we don't really know anybody, especially for me because I'm from out of state. So it was a good way for me to get to know folks that would end up being my neighbors and my friends, because they live in the LLC as well.
Incoming first-year students who have already been admitted into the university are eligible to apply to the Lead Scholars Academy. Lead Scholars stands for Leadership Enrichment and Academic Development. So if you are a high school senior interested in leadership, academics, and service, and want to have the potential to continue with that throughout your university experience, you should apply for Lead Scholars. We look forward to seeing your application soon. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the next slide. And we're going to talk about the Lead Scholars team. So we have lots of people here to make sure that you are having the best transition from high school to your college career. So that includes our academic partners with interdisciplinary studies, our faculty, our full-time staff, and our student leaders as well. So these are the full-time staff members that we have right now in the office. And so all of our offices are in Farrell Commons 165, which is also known as the Lead Lounge. So this is last year's cohort. So just to give you some context of the type of student who joins Lead Scholars Academy, we had 213 students in the cohort. We're a very diverse program, very academically sound. We have a really high retention and graduation rate in comparison to the general freshman population, and do tons of service hours, over 20,000 last year. So we want our students who come into LEAD to be the change agents who make the world a better place. We give you lots of opportunities to do that. So our motto is to learn, to lead, to serve. So we're all about academics, leadership, and service. So we're going to talk about to learn first. So at orientation, you will choose a LDR 2001 class in the fall semester, and then the spring you will take an LDR 2002 course. So these are 2 credit hour classes. They are graded courses. In the first year class, you're going to learn what leadership is and kind of find your footing and figure out what type of leader you are. In the second semester, you're going to have a group service project and learn more about the group development. And so you really get to learn who you are as a leader and how to be a leader to others in these courses. There are 7 sections to choose from on various days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at different times. There is a document here, and it's also going to be in an email that you will receive prior to orientation that will list all the different sections and the dates and times. But the most important thing to remember is that you need to choose one of these sections, sections 1 or sections 3 through 8. All the other sections you may see if you do a search on MyUCF are for other populations who also take LDR 2001. These are the only ones that will have a peer mentor and be part of the Lead Scholars Academy. So every LDR 2001 class will have 3 peer mentors assigned to it, so that you have about a 1-to-9 ratio of 9 first years to 1 peer mentor in the class, which is really valuable to you as incoming first year students. Okay, the second aspect of our motto is to lead. So we're all about students getting involved in leadership programs on campus. So we want our students to become the student government leaders, become peer mentors, get involved with Leadership Week, get involved with other clubs and organizations, and we will give you the tools and resources in LEAD in order to do that. Okay, to serve is the next aspect. So to learn, to lead, and also to serve. We want our students to be servant leaders here on campus and in our community. You can do your service wherever you want. Your peer mentors will help give you ideas for service, Volunteer UCF will, and your faculty. So you will be able to find a place to do service. Don't worry about that. Requirements. We have Lead All Access, which is the first Friday night of school. It's mandatory for all students to attend. If you are in band, you just come after band practice because that is a class, and class is a excused absence. 2 lead events. These are what I call fundatory events. These are events that are put on by our student leaders to help you get a sense of belonging, make friends, and build community within Lead Scholars. Impact events are workshops, seminars, or different guest lecturers on various topics to impact your educational journey. We offered over 400 opportunities for impact events last semester alone and over 60 lead events. So there is always something to do. However, if you wait till the last week when it's all due, then you might not have as many choices. So I recommend getting started early with your lead and impact events. And then service hours, 15 hours are required every semester. So that is also part of your class grade. Other opportunities, we have privately endowed scholarships just for Lead Scholars, connection with community leaders, help prepare you for leadership positions, Lead Housing in Neptune, and the Lead Lounge, which is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. The Real Retreat is going to be August 12th through 13th. That's a 2-day Real Retreat. And we will send you an email when that application is ready. It's not mandatory, but it's just a good opportunity for you to make friends the week prior to school starting. And you get to do all sorts of different leadership assessments and ropes course and things like that. The Living Learning Community is a housing relationship that we have with UCF Housing that allows Lead Scholars to live with each other. We have the 2nd floor of Neptune, building 157. It is for both men and women. These are single room housing where it's 4 beds and 2 baths in every suite. And this is definitely a first come, first serve option. And you do have to have a contract on file with housing, with your commitment and your down payment. And housing is the one who oversees this process. We just let them know who are eligible Lead Scholars so that they can make sure that you have an opportunity to choose Neptune 157 as your location that you would like to live. You do have to have one of those 9-month contracts on file. 12-month contract students are not eligible to live in Neptune. Other opportunities, Real Retreat, different committees, socials in the lounge, family weekend, formal, graduation. These are all things that we offer to LEAD students every year. Benefits: a $200 fellowship every semester, priority class registration starting in spring 2026. You do have to be, so you will have it in October as well in fall 2025. So you will have it for both fall and spring. That's just a little typo there. Scholarships, living learning, free printing, all these things is what we offer you. This is our GroupMe that I would recommend that you take your camera and go into our GroupMe for a area where a lot of conversation happens with LEAD scholars. Questions are asked, events are posted, different opportunities are posted there, like internships, job opportunities, leadership positions, different events on campus. It's a very active group, and this is for students who are in LEAD for 2025 to 2026. You can also follow us on Instagram, which we are very busy on Instagram as well. All right. If you have any questions, you can give us a call and LEAD Scholars. It's 407-823-2223. If you are accepted and would like to pay your $125 fee that goes towards all those LSA events, you can call us during business hours and pay over the phone. You could do it on PayPal. You could drop off a check or cash. But you could just give our office a phone call and they can help you with that. You also would have received a commitment form through DocuSign. Make sure you sign that, saying that you're committing to the program. Lastly, come visit us in Farrell Commons, room 165. We are right next door to 63 South, and we are open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. If you have any other questions, give me a call or just, email leadscholarsacademy@ucf.edu, and we'd be happy to help you. We'll see you at orientation. Have a great day.